As the morning comes, the moon is still out right above the shed, and the routines of the day are rolling quickly. Breakfast has been served, and it's cleanup time. Yes, I am still in my pajama outfit, and it's such a comfy outfit. I found it on Amazon, and I will link it in the description box for you. It's so loose, relaxed, and I kind of like the monochromatic look that's going on right now. But some days are like that. I do breakfast, clean up the breakfast dishes, and then I go get ready. But I think that's okay because I still feel pretty put together with this set. So if someone came to the door, I would feel okay answering the door in this pajama set. Anyways, today I just want to share a day of what is going on at home, as it has been extremely cold in the Dakotas. In the mornings when we get up, it's like negative 10 degrees, and then with wind chill, it's about negative 30. So we have been inside for a lot of days, and that is just life when you live in four-season weather. So after everything is cleaned up, it's time to pick out my outfit for the day. Even if we're home and we're inside, I still like to put my uniform on, which is often leggings and a dress and a sweater when it is cold out. I actually feel like leggings and a dress and a warmer sweater keep me warmer in the winter than a pair of jeans. So this is my outfit for the day. I'm prepping some yogurt for the week. I make this weekly with our raw milk that we get. So that is getting started in the slow cooker. The recipe's on my blog, daviekillian.com. And then the rest of the day gets rolling. Kids get their toothbrushes and toothpaste. I get to take care of myself, take care of a little bit of my getting ready and my personal hygiene, and it's just a beautiful way to start the day. Having those routines for the kids and for myself just really make a morning run much smoother. There's just some routines that I've tried to establish with our kiddos. The 3-year-old and the 5-year-old for sure know the rhythm. The 1-year-old is still kind of working on it, but it's always after the dishes are done, mom is dressed, the kiddos get to do their teeth and we do their hair, and then they get to go play a little bit more while I do a little more housework before we do some schooling. Today was a bathroom cleaning day, and it definitely needed it in the shower area. So I'm washing the liner and the curtain, and also going to be scrubbing this window area. So we renovated our bathroom 2 years ago. Yep, 2 years ago, because I was pregnant with our little boy at that time. And it was just really in need of some help. So I do have that video over on the blog as well as on this channel, so I can try to remember to put it in the description box for you as well, because I think it's a pretty awesome transformation for a small bathroom. But the window before was pretty much glued shut. It still is not really usable, but we opened it up so it lets some light in, and it just still gets gunky on the sill. You know, the mildew buildup often happens, so it just needed a good scrubbing, because who likes standing there looking at it with gross pinkish color and dirty when you're showering? I don't. Anyways, then our little niche needed some scrubbing, and like I said, just a good cleaning of the bathroom and especially the shower and tub area. Like I said, since we've been inside, we have been being pretty creative for the days. So we actually schooled in our little fort under the table and chairs for some of it. Some schooling definitely has to be done at the table, but that way the other two kiddos can listen in, play, and just enjoy having all of us together. And even I was getting under there and making it a fun experience. We do some scripture memorization, and so I just write them on some colorful paper, and that way it's fun to look at and be able to read and just memorize. And this one is one of my favorites, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. What a beautiful verse to put to memory. I shared in my last video a little bit of paper decluttering. Now it's time to tackle the junk drawer. This one sometimes scares me, and I don't know why, because it took me 10 minutes to do. I think because we tend to put lots of little things in there, and sometimes I'm just not sure where to put them. But if they really don't belong there, or if I don't know what to do with them, I'll just toss them. But papers that have been all colored on, I'm tossing. Any pen or pencil that doesn't work, even too many pens and pencils, I will just donate those. I also store some of our gift cards we've been gifted in there, and so I just needed to organize those. We had way too many scissors, just a few other things and items that are literally junk that did not need to be saved. So like I said, it took 10 minutes to organize. I had found that pencil caddy, white caddy at a thrift store years ago. I put some labels on it so I know where the tape goes, the pens goes, the pencils go, and it really just helps keep it streamlined. And also we have like our glue sticks in there and some mailing stuff in a little white container. So just keeping it really streamlined with some labels, with some little extra organizers, makes it much simpler to find what you're looking for. I had to get outside for just a few minutes to soak up the sun as it was shining through in the afternoon time. So lunch had been served, nap time had been done, and I am going to enjoy a delicious raw milk latte. So this is a fun afternoon treat I make for myself often. I do decaf, so I switch our beans out to decaf beans in our espresso machine. And then we'd have stevia drops that I like to put in. And they're in my Amazon store if you're interested, or in the description box, my Amazon favorites. So that is something I enjoy while I do a little more kitchen work. So the yogurt has gotten to the correct temperature, I should say the milk, to add the yogurt culture, which is actually just some Greek yogurt I had from another carton. So sometimes I use the yogurt from previous batches. Other times I need to refresh it and just use some plain whole fat Greek yogurt to make it work. Then it sits overnight, and then I'll strain it the next day. But it's time to keep working on supper. We're having a white bean and sausage soup, and I actually just used deer bologna because that's what we have. And it was just such a delicious, warming, hearty soup for a cold winter day. A lot of from-scratch items, the chicken broth, obviously the deer meat. My husband shot that a while ago. Some canned tomatoes go in there. And then I did cook the white beans in my Instant Pot. You can use canned. I'll link the recipe in the description box for you as well, because I did find it online, not one of my own, but sometimes those are nice to have as well. Again, just a warming soup to have for a chilly day. Definitely enjoy winter season for the soup making. Let me know in the comments below what one of your favorite soups are or is. I have shared quite a few on my blog and on YouTube here with you, but it's always fun to hear what other people have for their favorites. This is a newer one I've tried, but it's definitely going to go into the rotation. It might even happen again before springtime comes. We're also making some sourdough drop biscuits because it uses sourdough discard, which is lovely, especially because I do feed my sourdough at least I leave it out most of the week because I am baking with it quite often. So having uses for that discard is really nice to have. And then I'm having my kiddos help me drop them on the baking sheet because they want to get their hands in the kitchen as well, which I love. There's some times where I just want to do it to get it done, but I have to remind myself, how do they learn if they don't try it and if they don't make mistakes or if they don't see that they can help? So they're going to be helping me with making these lovely drop biscuits. It's golden hour and gotta light that candle. One of my favorite times of the day in the winter. And yes, I can tell daylight is lasting much longer. It's lovely to wake up and have the sun coming up sooner, for the light to still be shining when we're eating supper. Makes that spring fever really come about. But I definitely am enjoying the winter season, even with being inside more. I did share a video on how to not just get through the winter, but what to do in the winter months. So that is a video on YouTube here as well, plus over on the blog. So these flowers I purchased actually a couple weeks ago when we are having a really nice warm January week, but I just wanted to refresh them because they have lasted 3 weeks for me, which is awesome. So I'm still keeping them alive as much as I can. And I love when my husband comes home from work, enjoying the conversations while we dish up the meal for ourselves and the kids. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed coming along on just this simple, cozy day in for the winter.